Okay, I decided to include this story here because I think it's a really important thing to keep in mind. There was a woman who split her time between two C-suite executives as a secretary. And she was one of the kinds of people that really valued harmony and relationships more than most people. And she was also pretty risk averse and worried more than most people about making waves or encountering conflict. She also worried about hurting people's feelings or making them feel bad. So one of the executives shared this culture model with her, and she had a really good relationship with that executive. But the other one had not gone through any of the Lifework systems programs and seemed to kind of pride himself on old school management by intimidation. He sort of had a reputation for that. So while she was learning about this frustration tool, she recognized a really big frustration that she was experiencing with this second executive. He would set up meetings with her, and on numerous occasions he would cancel those meetings but not let her know. So being so highly conscientious, she would become really stressed out, worrying that she got the date or the time or the location wrong. When she learned this tool, she wanted to try it on this situation because she realized she was both becoming resentful but also drawn to the tool because she could see it was unlikely to cause harm to other people, which was of really great importance to her. So she took this idea to her mentoring session and practiced using the tool on this issue. Then she went to that executive to bring up this frustration with him. She said to him, "I don't like it when you cancel meetings with me without letting me know. I don't like this because I want to be sure I'm doing a good job for you, and I want to have confidence and peace as to where I'm to go and at what time so that I feel really supported by you in this relationship and then can better support you in return. So what I want is for you to call me, email me, or text me if you cancel or change a meeting with me. Are you willing?" Here's what she got back. And this is why I want you to hear this story. "How dare you? I'm your boss. You're not my boss. I pay your paycheck, lady. You don't pay mine." So after this happened, she called me to tell me how scary and stressful this meeting was. And here's what I said to her. Okay, you consciously chose to use the frustration tool and you prepared well to deliver it. How do you feel about that part of what happened today? And she said, well, gosh, when I only think about that, I feel really brave and strong and really good. And I said, good, because that is your yard. His reaction is his yard. And remember, that's no one else's business, including it's not your business. So don't let his reaction determine what you do next or how you operate or how you even feel about your responsibility. So 4 or 5 months went by after this, and she called me to tell me the following. She said he's not done that canceling thing again since I spoke with him. And not only that, he came around today asking me, what's this culture stuff you guys are doing over here? And she said she just told him in a kind of low-key way, oh, it's just a program that helps us be more confident and collaborative. And he said, well, I have a lot of lazy people who like to gossip over in my area. And she said, we used to have a lot of that too. And next, she heard him go into the other executive's office and ask the same question. What's this culture stuff you guys are doing over here? And the reason he was doing this is that people were leaving his department and moving into this department. And she said that those people were saying to her and to one another, this is like night and day. I tell you this story mainly because you want to always decide your choices from your self-directed accountability and not compromise what you decide to do by waiting for or reacting to the way others commit to live their lives. You need to train yourself to stop focusing on the reactions of others. Even if this executive had not changed his behavior, this secretary would remain stronger and more effective within her relationships for having been proactive on behalf of herself, but also on behalf of him and their joint relationship. Over time, what we see is that when people take responsibility, it ends up causing others to want to take more responsibility or to actually take more responsibility. They begin to want to change because